Well, hello and welcome for another update on MarkTwainZephyr.com. Also, our Facebook and Twitter pages at Mark Twain Zephyr. I'm Robert Tabor, Director of Passenger Development for the Wisconsin Great Northern Railroad, and boy, is it a busy one here this weekend as we are into day 2. Actually, just a couple hours left or so of our open house weekend. It is Sunday, May the 30th. And before we give you some coverage of our open house activities, we do have an update from Bob, who is very busy doing some HVAC work inside the Becky Thatcher. Let's send it to Bob. What are we doing? Electrical work, some heating, air conditioning?
Electrical work, getting ready for the heating. Actually, I should say both of them. Yeah, heating and air conditioning, because the blowers and the coils for the air conditioning are going to be inside here.
Oh, so you're going to hide it in the wall behind the museum displays?
Yes.
How crafty.
Oh, God. The panel here will be hinged. The top half will open at the seam of this stuff. And unfortunately, as we build these walls, we're going to kind of have to put a wall in and then get inside there and seal everything and build another shelf. So I'm kind of getting everything laid out, so as we put each panel in, I can pull the wire through for this side.
Are these for the lights or the HVAC, or what is that?
That's electrical.
All for the electrical. Okay.
Electrical.
All right.
I mean the heat. Lights are up top, heat's down low.
Okay.
Unless you put a really big bulb in there, then you could call it heat.
Ah. So that's kind of, I just think it's kind of neat how it's hidden away from, everybody's not going to kind of see all the ductwork and everything.
It'll be, we should be sheeting this up tomorrow. We're trying to get holes through the floor for all of the line sets and all of the stuff for the air conditioning units.
I saw that down there. You're working. How many do you have to put in along?
One on each corner.
Just one on. Okay, so only 2.
Yeah.
And so you're having. So someone was actually. This one you were working on. You had another one of our workers drilling up through the floor.
Well, there's actually there's 4 layers that we have to go through.
Oh wow! Look at that.
So we can get down. So we can exit outside.
Okay. So that is the wood floor that we took up was over that.
Yeah, we put the wood floor down, then there's that layer of corrugated. Then underneath the layer of corrugated, there's another layer of flat. Then another layer of flat. Then another layer of stuff flat on the bottom of that, so 4 layers.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Because there's a void like this underneath there, and back when they built it, that's where they ran. That was their electrical chase. All of the big high power HPL lines run through there.
Oh, okay.
But
so basically, that will put air or heat behind the panels.
Yeah, there'll be a blower in there, and then there's 8 per side up on the top.
Oh, okay.
Have to put that strip in there because to use 8-foot sheets, you can't really get them in here and carry them in and flip them up and stand them up.
Okay.
We're kind of, even when I did that side, I was able to pass them through, but I kind of had to get them all in and then slide them down and then move them back and forth like one of them games where you moved them squares around. And it would have been really difficult in here. So.
Okay.
Because for all of the whatever you call that, the decals, with all of the information stuff on it.
Yeah.
We'll stop right here, and there'll be a piece of trim that covers that seam.
And then these will be the lights.
Those will be the lights, which
and
are
so it'll rotate kind of as we
as
we go down the car. Wow. So who thought up this master plan to put all this stuff in the wall?
Didn't have much choice.
Ah.
Literally have no choice. That's the only place, because there's nothing. All of the other cars have that drop ceiling in.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
See, this don't have that.
Ah.
So this was really the only choice.
And then I guess, presume being a baggage car, there's no original. They never had heating or air conditioning.
They did. They were big radiant heaters.
Oh, they did. They actually heated the baggage car. I didn't know that.
There were small ones. They weren't that big, but there was some heat in here.
Interesting. Did they have air conditioning? Do you think?
No, there was.
No.
We took no AC out of this one.
Okay, so just some heat.
Just some heat. Yes, sir. There was.
I wonder why. I guess I know that sometimes they put passengers in here on very rare occasions, so maybe that has
Was it
something
the
to...
low-paying passengers?
It's like the Titanic.
That's exactly what I was going to say.
The sea deck of the Mark Twain Zephyr.
Yeah, you know.
So how many more days do you think this will take before you have everything?
This will be ready by the weekend.
Oh,
I
okay.
will have these walls in, and that's the goal, is to have it done and painted so he can get
the panels up this weekend for the open house.
Yep.
All right.
Go, go, go. That's the name of the game.
All right. We'll check back with you in a few weeks, Bob. Thanks so much.
All righty.
Bye. Okay, thanks a lot, Bob. And now we move on to the open house weekend. Let's set it inside our Trigo Depot to meet some of the fun exhibits and activities that we have going on inside. Well, and we're here also with the Burlington Historical Society. They have a wonderful booth here. And, well, let's go right to the... are you the big cheese yourself? You're Tom?
Yes, my name is Tom Witt. I'm from Hayward, and I'm the president of the Burlington Route Historical Society.
Okay, and why don't you all introduce yourselves?
Yeah, I'm Bill Jelinek. I live up in Foxborough, and I'm secretary and one of the board members of the BRHS.
Okay.
I'm Greg Kuhn. I come from East Bethel, Minnesota. I am one of the directors and the vice president of operations for the Burlington Route Historical Society.
And I guess last but and least, I don't know.
I'm Brian Howell from Superior, Wisconsin, and I'm a past board member and past vice president of publications.
Wow, we're just moving the whole Burlington Route Historical Society here to northern Wisconsin. I love it. I love it. Y'all moved up here because of the Mark Twain Zephyr, right?
Absolutely.
All right. So, well, why don't you tell us a little bit for maybe people who don't know what the Burlington Route Historical Society is and what you're up here doing. Why don't you tell people about your group?
All right, we're a group. We consist of approximately 1,200 members in 7 countries around the world. Obviously, most of them are in the Illinois, Minnesota, Wisconsin, Iowa areas, but we have them as far as Auckland, New Zealand, Norway, Sweden, the UK, Canada. But we pursue and produce publications that depict the history of the Burlington Route. With a membership to our organization, you get 3 publications similar to these annually, and then we have a newsletter that comes out 3 times a year that's done electronically. It's called the Zephyr, fittingly enough. All the names of the publications were from previous publications from the Burlington Route.
And so what do you guys think about having the Mark Twain Zephyr in your backyard?
That's great. That's great.
Well, coming from Aurora, Illinois, where the shops were at, if I'd ever guessed that after living there for 50-some years that I would move to Hayward, Wisconsin, and the Zephyr would come here, I almost fell over the day that they told us. It's www.burlingtonroute, lowercase, all one word, .org.
Okay. And how much is there various memberships? Or?
Yes, their memberships start at $40 a year for a regular membership.
Okay.
Then sustaining membership, and then Conductors Club. Sustaining is $80, Conductors Club is $100. And what you're doing with the last 2 memberships is you're donating to the society. Your $40 membership is still included in that, but the difference in the funds is going to help the society.
Nice. Well, thanks, guys, and I'm sure you'll be back at a lot of our events, especially our ribbon cutting and all our other special events once we get the Mark Twain Zephyr up and running. I'm sure you guys will be pretty regular faces around here on our busy select weekends that we run it. So thanks so much, guys.
Thank you, and thanks for the invitation to come here. And
definitely check them out. Join the Burlington Historical Society.
Not at all. I am a toy train collector, and I collect mainly pre-war American flyer trains. Now, most people think of Lionel as being the king of 3-rail, but before World War II, American Flyer also had 3-rail trains. Most people know American Flyer as 2-rail. But one of the reasons that I'm here is that in 1934, when the Pioneer Zephyr was making its debut, there was a collaboration between American Flyer Trains and the Bud Company in the design of a line of trains. you see these two things here are covers from American Flyer catalogs in 36 and I think 37. And the Zephyr, the Pioneer Zephyr, was on the cover both years. The train that you see over there, which I can run that around for you.
Okay, the one actually on the tracks. Yeah, okay. So you're telling me this one is actually older than the real Mark Twain Zephyr? This was built in 1934?
Right, that
Wow.
one was built in 1934. It's a
Look at that.
representation of the Pioneer Zephyr. They went through a lot of collaboration, and the Bud Company had 10 different designs for the original Pioneer Zephyr, and American Flyer went through all kinds of changes. That's actually a cast aluminum body and cars in that train. That same year, well, actually in 35, they came out with a cheaper price point. This is a pressed tin version of the Pioneer Zephyr.
And of course, that was the Great Depression, so maybe,
Right.
so I guess, yeah.
No, you're looking at top of the line and more affordable.
So top of the line,
Mhm.
a little bit more affordable.
And a little
Okay.
more affordable. And so I'm here to show a little bit of what the design of the Zephyrs had an influence on a lot of things within our society. Just the whole modernism thing was going on, and a lot of designs were based upon some designer work that was being done. And so it's kind of fun to have them, and they're a part of my collection. I have way more than this, but my son just said to me, Mr. Operations Manager said, you know, Dad, you're looking like a Zephyr nut. So,
well, can I ask? We were talking top of the line and then more affordable. Mm-hmm. What would these? Do you know how much these would cost back then? And then also in like approximately our dollars today, or is there a price on there?
If this is a little bit later Zephyr.
Okay.
And it has a whistle in one of the cars.
Oh.
And so this is 1937 catalog. It takes a 4-rail track to operate the whistle car. I don't happen to have that.
Yeah, you have the 3.
But here we have a total amount of $18.50.
That's the high-end one?
That's the high-end one.
So any idea? I'll have to...
Today, well, you can go on eBay and see for a variety of things. They run from, ones that are in not really good shape to pristine ones still in the box. And those, of course, command premium prices. And off the top of my head, I would say probably around $400 to $500 for.
That's okay. I was thinking more. Okay, all right.
Depends on.
And how about the what you said would be the
this one, the tin
one? Yeah.
Well, believe it or not, there are a few of those around because you can imagine on Christmas morning somebody stepping on this thing and they're crushed. And I would say you're probably looking more around $250 for a complete set.
Okay.
And that's just a guesstimate. Don't quote me.
Okay. And here's someone you probably have never met. This is Odie. Hi, Odie. He's one of our 2 depot dogs here at the Wisconsin Great Northern, and big surprise, he's right by the hot dog stand. So there's someone else who's hanging out with us. Having all the food. We got some lemonade, and we still have some lunch left. This is Kathy Brecker, who is from our partner organization, the Midwest Rail Rangers, and we do a lot of our open house, co-sponsor some of the open house programs. And so what are you doing here today?
Giving away lots of hot dogs and good sloppy joes and chips. And then if that's not enough, we're almost out of dessert.
Okay. So we got...
It's a nice treat after they've seen the tour of the cars.
Yeah.
They're enjoying it.
All right, definitely a very busy and fun weekend. Like I said, we just got about 50 minutes left here of our open house. Appreciate everybody who came out and joined us this weekend. But, wait, we have one special shout out before we go.
Hello from the Wisconsin Great Northern Railroad. This is a special shout out today to Aunt Betty in Vancouver, BC, who has been watching our feeds on the development of the Mark Twain Zephyr. Hope everyone's having a great long weekend.
All right, special shout out there. Love it. Anyway, thank you again to all those who came out, and we had several hundred people come out over the course of yesterday and today to attend our Mark Twain Zephyr 2021 open house. So if we have any more special events upcoming, always check our website, marktwainzephyr.com. So yeah, we're going to go wrap things up here and have a great Memorial Day tomorrow. And thank you to all those who have served in the military, especially those who have lost their lives. We do remember you on this Memorial Day here at the Wisconsin Great Northern. I'll be back next week. Can't believe it'll be June already. But we will have another update for you coming up next Sunday. Have a great week. Thanks so much for joining us for another update on the Mark Twain Zephyr at the Wisconsin Great Northern Railroad. Before you go, please subscribe to our YouTube channel. It's really easy. Depending on what browser you have, just click on the red subscribe button on the lower right-hand side below the video screen, or perhaps it might be in the upper right-hand corner of your screen. This way, you won't miss any of our future updates. For restoration updates throughout the week, head over to marktwainzephyr.com and click on the Restoration Updates link. We usually add a few photos during the week. Our next video update will be next Sunday afternoon. And remember, you can stay in touch with us throughout the week 24/7 on social media. We mainly use Facebook at Mark Twain Zephyr. We also occasionally use Twitter at Mark Twain Zephyr as well. Once again, thanks for following us and liking us and supporting the Mark Twain Zephyr restoration effort at the Wisconsin Great Northern Railroad. We'll see you back next Sunday at this time.
Fly